Good evening. Page number 7. Together. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May the divine, little louder, may the divine protect us both, the teacher and the student. May he nourish us both. May we work together with great energy. May our study be vigorous and fruitful. May we not hate each other. From the unreal, lead me to the real. From darkness, lead me to light. From death, lead me to immortality. Page number 97. Differentiation. Please repeat. Differentiation, infinitely contradictory, must remain, but it is not necessary that we should hate each other. Therefore, it is not necessary, therefore, that we should fight each other. Therefore, we have again to learn the one central truth that was preached only here in our motherland, and that has to be preached once more from India. One vision I see clear as life before me, that the ancient mother has awakened once more, sitting on her throne, rejuvenated, more glorious than ever. Proclaim her to all the world with the voice of peace and benediction. One question troubled the young Naren. Has anybody seen God? That simple question. In search of answer to this question, transformation took place and he became a Mahatma. And the dharma that has to be practiced in this age has been beautifully established. A wonderful ideal is set for the organization, Ramakrishna Math and Mission, which can embrace whole world, irrespective of caste, creed, nation, region and religion. See, a simple young man's one simple question appears to be simple question. But in search of answer to that question, he became a Mahatma. And in that process, he meditated on India well, India's past, present and future. This chapter, India our motherland, here we are discussing, but the brother disciples, Swami Akhandananda and others, who lived with him and who observed him day and night, who walked with him, who wandered all over India along with him. Swami Akhandananda used to say, Vivekananda is none other than a condensed India. See what kind of patriot he is, we can understand. He has become India. Once, after his success in the West, that is, he became very popular after his Chicago speeches, and while returning, after spending there for 3.5 years, giving so many discourses on religion and philosophy, everywhere invitations, everywhere so much honor was there. And while returning to India, several foreigners asked several questions. Swamiji, for these 3.5 years you have seen India, now you are returning to your poor motherland. How do you feel? 3.5 years you have spent here, a very glorious, luxurious, rich nation, very cultured nation. Now you are returning to your poor motherland, dirty motherland. How do you feel? Then Swamiji replied, before coming to America, I loved my country. But now I am returning to my motherland. Now I feel the very dust of India is very holy to me. That was his response. And one other disciple asked him, Swamiji, how can I serve you? Swamiji told her in 2 words, love India. That's all. Love India. She came to India and she served our nation. From these words, we can understand. And all of us remember as Jatipita Mahatma Gandhi. He says, before reading about Swami Vivekananda, I had love for my country. But after reading about Swami Vivekananda, my love for my motherland became 1,000-fold. That means the relationship between Swamiji and India, we can understand. How deeply Swamiji studied our motherland, our past, India's past. Our scriptures deal with the time when all these nations were not at all exist. The other nations may tell the history about 5,000 years ago, that's all, up to 5,000 years. But our India's history was there. In the scriptures we find. Lakhs and crores of years also, we were there. That history is beautifully presented in the scriptures. Those are not cock and bull stories. Those are all real stories. Real incidents happened in the past. And here, Swamiji says, here so much variety is there in tradition, culture, language, all over India. And in practice of the Sanatana Dharma religion, the Hindu religion also, we have wide varieties. In different ways we follow the religion. And there are different philosophies also about Dvaita, Advaita, Vishtadvaita. And when it comes to devotion, there are also several kinds of devotional practices are there. In each and every path, so many Mahatmas had born on this earth, on this holy land, and all of them realized the one single truth. All of them realized God. Several Mahatmas, several devotees, several philosophers, several yogis, several Gyanis, and several kings. All of them reached the same goal, attained the highest truth, but in different ways. That's why Swamiji says, in this modern world also, these varieties can exist, but they need not fight with each other. Each can follow his own path to reach the highest goal. One need not waste their time in arguing or in fighting with others, but there is enough time can be spent on practicing the religion, because man only had this discrimination power. He can only think about God. And Swami Vivekananda and Sri Ramakrishna's wonderful lives gives so many examples for us. How they talked with God, how on different philosophies or theories they have that dealt with God, how they explored them. Those are all a wonderful divine play. And we never get bored, and it is always encouraging and energizing us. That central truth is Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Here Swamiji telling about that. Whatever the truth is there, that is only one, but the sages or learned men call it differently. So, having faith in this principle, we should not fight with each other. There are no two truths. Whatever the ultimate power is there, that is running behind this universe, that is only one. So, and this has to be realized in our lives, and it has to be preached from us. That is the goal. We should make our lives in such a way that we should have enough courage, enough strength, enough enthusiasm to practice and to experiment in the field of religion. And you will see how marvelous things will be happening through you. Really, it's a very challenging and very interesting, the study of Swami Vivekananda and his teachings, and the study of this Holy Trio and their teachings. Okay, we'll meet again. Please proceed to the class.